to the Magical Mothering Method. I'm Stephanie Matthews, and this is week 38, the Stellar Gateway Healing. Now, this week we're going to go into a shamanic journey. We're going to go and find bits and pieces and parts of ourselves, but in particularly from the other side of the veil, or from the other side of the Stellar Gateway. The Stellar Gateway is really just the border or boundary. It's not a real border or boundary, but it really is what in our dualistic way of thinking separates the physical reality, the things we can touch, taste, feel, from those on the other side, on the other dimensions, in the other realms. And so this week we get to play with that. We get to go and find our spirit animal. We get to go and see and experience what life is like when we step across the Stellar Gateway. If you're not a part of the full program, I welcome you to join the Chakra Box. This is a monthly subscription box that delivers the crystal, a chakra potion, and the workbooks, as well as giving you all of the links to be a part of the full private community, being a part of the Magical Mothering Method private forum, as well as all of the goodies that are listed there for you. If you're interested in this, simply go to magicalmothering.com, and at the very top you'll see a link in the menu for the Chakra Box. Click on that and join us to start getting the chakra healing delivered directly to your doorstep.
Today we are going to go on a shamanic journey. Now, in this journey we are going to be traveling into other worlds, or on the other side of the veil, or possibly even, if you want to think of it, into different dimensions. Now, we're going to be going into these various realms, and it's very important to make sure that you are in a safe space physically. It is important to make sure that you will not be interrupted during this time, so that you can safely enter and exit these realms without any part of yourself getting lost while we're doing this. If this doesn't feel comfortable to pursue on your own, please feel free to book a session with me, and we can do this part of the certification process together in a one-on-one session. Let's begin. I'm going to have you either sit or lay down, and if it's comfortable, you can take maybe a silk scarf or some sort of fabric to cover your eyes so that you're not getting any interactions or interference from any light from outside of your physical space right now. As you're getting comfortable, either sitting or laying down, I would like for you to begin by taking beautiful yogic breaths, just like we did in the previous session. In the Stellar Gateway, breathing is a vital component of connecting with the other side. By having complete control over our autonomic system and regulating our breathing, which then regulates our heartbeat, which regulates our blood pressure, which regulates our stimulus or our fight or flight system. It is very important for you to be in complete control over your physical body so that you can then have a spiritual journey outside of the physical body. We're going to start by breathing in, taking a nice exhale completely before our breath in, releasing all the air. And then we're going to fill up our diaphragm, our stomach, into our chest, all the way into the upper chest. And as we take one beautiful, big, deep breath in, we're going to release it just as fully from our upper chest, our lower lungs, and our diaphragm. And I want you to begin this rhythmic breathing sound, this rhythmic breathing space. I want you to listen to the rattles and the drums in the background so that that you can begin to step fully into your subconscious mind, fully into your spirit mind. We're going to see ourselves in a beautiful nature setting. As you begin to see yourself in this beautiful nature setting, I would like for you to take notice. If you need a nature setting, you may refer to the settings that are in this video as a way to guide you through this process. If you want to watch this video once through to get an idea of what cave walls look and feel like, if you'd like to get an idea of what a view over a valley looks like, if you'd like to get a visual of what walking into a cave looks like, this may help in your visualization process. Feel free to watch this video all the way through before entering into the shamanic journey yourself, if that feels more comfortable. If you're ready to proceed, though, continue with your rhythmic breathing, your yogic breathing. And we will begin by finding ourselves in a beautiful nature setting. And in this nature setting, you will see either a trail or a road or a walkway, an opening for you to begin to follow. And on this road, you will begin by seeing a cave off in the distance. This cave feels very welcoming. It feels very nurturing. It feels like returning to a place that you have been before. And as you walk towards this cave, I want you to get a sense of excitement, of anticipation. There are treasures waiting for you within this experience that you are about to embark on. And as you begin to approach the cave closer and closer, hearing the crunching of your own footsteps as you approach, know that this is a space for you to be held in absolute safety. I want you to begin to see that as you approach, there is a place for you to enter into the cave. And I want you to see that there is a tunnel, and all around it, the cave walls encompass. Begin to walk downwards into the cave. And as you begin to walk further and further and further down into this cave, I want you to know that you are getting deeper and deeper and deeper into the underworld. The underworld is a space where your spirit guide and your subconscious, or the thoughts from your spirit, your soul self, on the other side of that stellar gate. This is the space where your own personal guides reside for you to find, especially your spirit animal. As you begin to see the light at the end of the cave tunnel, I would like for you to see that you appear on a very top of a mountainside, and you begin to see down onto the valley below. As you see this wide landscape in front of you, I would like for you to see that there is water off in the distance. And you begin to be right alongside that beautiful water. And as that water pulls you into the depths of it, you begin walking into the water, and you begin to feel your head submerging as you go into the depths of this water, I want you to see that there is treasure waiting for you. I want you to remember the treasure. Remember where to find it. And as you begin to see it, I would like for you to begin to see what calls to you. What aspects of this treasure, what pieces and parts of it are a part of you that have been missing. Pick up that piece of treasure and bring it back to the shore with you as you come out. As you come out onto the shore, I want you to begin looking around and seeing that as you've been walking, there's been an animal very close by. There's been an animal that maybe you've seen glimpses of a tail, or fur, or feathers, or tracks. And I want you to begin to notice that that animal is getting very, very close. And this animal is here to guide and protect you. This is your spirit animal. As you're standing on the shore with the treasure that you have received from underneath the water, I would like for you to see your spirit animal very clearly, either along either one side of you, the right or the left side, or directly in front of you. See this animal in perfect clarity. As you begin to have a very real sensation that this spirit animal is not just an animal, but it's an embodiment of you. It is an embodiment of who and what you are in animal form. And know that whenever you see this animal out in the real world, in the physical world, know that this is your spirit animal protecting and guiding and leading you into directions and opportunities, knowing that you are on the right path. Take heed if this animal begins to appear 3 or more times throughout a day or a week. Notice what the animal is bringing up. What are you doing when you see this animal? What are you thinking when you see this animal? What is the experience that you're experiencing when you see this animal? And as you have a very clear picture of this spirit animal now in front of you, I would like for you to ask your spirit animal, what is a message that you have for me? Thank your spirit animal for the message that it gave you. And now I would like for you to ask your spirit animal to take you back up into the physical world. I would like for your spirit animal to follow you back through the tunnel and climb up through that cave tunnel that you went downward. So you're going to cross back up into that valley, onto that precipice, walk back into the cave, and come all the way back through the tunnel, back into your physical body. And you are going to have your spirit animal with you now. To allow for ourselves to sit in the opening of the cave and look out. And as we're sitting, looking out of the cave entrance, we begin to have a very real sense of the space around us and the oneness that we begin to feel emanating out of us. That this cave is a way to interact with the oneness that we are, that our aura is now expanded out, and it's touching the other dimensions. We have our spirit animal that can then take us into these other realms whenever we need to. If you would like to start using your spirit animal and connecting your spirit animal while you're dreaming, or during your meditation times, or during your visualizations, this is going to be a way for you to use your spirit animal in a way that feels safe, to reach beyond this physical world and begin connecting with that that your animal has superpowers or magical abilities to take you there in an instant so that you can access that wisdom and oneness. And yet you can very much still be your own physical entity and have borders and boundaries in your own personal relationships and in your life. You may take as long as you need to sit in this space of individuality with your own personal spirit animal, as well as being totally a part of the oneness of all that is. The Stellar Gate is that light between the darkness and the light. That Stellar Gate is that light, that ray of light. So whenever you feel like you are in a space of darkness, or being lost, or have fear or anxiety, remember to activate that Stellar Gate, activate that Merkaba, activate that Kundalini light within, activate that oneness. And then you can be in your wholeness as an individual experiencing life completely. I want you to begin to take a beautiful, deep yogic breath through the stomach, up into the chest, all the way into the fullness of your body. And as you release, you will begin to wake up and come back even more into your physical body. Take another deep, beautiful breath into the stomach, into the chest, into the upper chest. And when you release this breath, your eyes will begin to open softly. And you will be able to then write down your experiences of meeting your spirit animal, finding your treasure, and hearing the message from the other side that can connect instantly and beautifully to the other side of the Stellar Gateway. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of your healing journey, and I'll see you soon.